Hello everyone, Galactic Seas. Let's jump in and do a ladder run here using the nature deck that we have. This is a early to late game deck. We had a close call the previous game. Let's see how we do here with this one. Let's jump right in. I've been meaning to forge some cards in the forge, fuse cards in the forge to turn them into NFTs. That'll be something that I might be working on here later in the week. I'll compile a video. I do have a video made already. I'll have to get the. I'm gonna sort of playlist for the videos that I do where I do where we do fusing for NFTs. Starting off, we're going to be sending the hunt back. We'll choose our hero power that was. Let's keep these cards. We chose the hero power, Silliness Mark. So it looks like there may be a pressure or board fill type of deck. Usually happens with the animal bond hero power. I chose to keep the moonbeam because I may be able to coin that in next turn, and depending on how we do with Wild Hog. Actually, let's do this instead. Let's clear that as much as we can. Wild Hog would have activated the Moonbeam, so I'll deal 3 damage to a random enemy creature. If you have friends, it also refresh 3 mana. So my plan was to bypass that, hopefully, with the Wild Hog. Use Moonbeam. We would have coined that in for 3 mana, and then we would have also been able to play Dueling Cavalry. Wasn't the case. Let's see how we do next turn. Very good card. Alright. Now we'll do that, the play that we talked about just a minute ago. Doom Cavalry will come in. It'll be a strong card. They will be at 3 mana next turn. Skeleton Heavy, they'll have to try to attack the... Well, it depends what style they want to play. They could try to do the Wild Hog to be able to clear it faster and better. If they choose to go for a face, then we can just use our hero power, and then depending on what they pull, we may be able to clear it, and then clear that with our hero power here. Let's switch courses real quick. Let's try to clear this in hopes to... Very good. So we want to clear that so that we can use our hero power here and then clear that. I am going to use my coin now because it seems that they're putting out some pretty good pressure. We're going to coin in our Shadow Paladin. This guy's really cool. The artwork on it is super amazing. I really like it. I wouldn't mind seeing this in a shadow form, or even as an actual NFT. So there's a gray border around the card. You need to fuse 2 of those together to have that border change into a red color. Once it's a red color, it actually it's minted as an NFT, and it's an NFT that you now have, in your collection for whatever purposes you want it for. It could be trading, selling, keeping, holding, anything like that. This is what I figured was going to happen. I predicted this kind of earlier in game. You don't always run that animal bond if you don't want to push for the board here. We're going to clear the Mars Walker because it is a tough card to deal with. We'll go face here so that we can unlock the form of power from the Sanctum, and we'll use that. We built up our God Favor, which is that number 2 that you see here at the bottom. I don't want to take any chances, so I am going to clear that with this. I'll be pulling out the Manigmar, the Moonhound. If it clears either one of those, that's fine. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Next turn we'll be able to to play the Brazen Moose, and then that'll put even more pressure on the board here for them. They might have been going for one of these guys, and the Confused overpowered that choice. Huh. Look at that. Our hopes for next turn is to hit the Brazen Moose with that 4-1, and then use the Wild Hog to finish it off. And hopefully use this to clear the Badger. And let's see how we do. Very good. The Confused has been going in our favor, which is very nice. If we use 4 mana here, and we attack with this, it'll refresh us back 3 mana. Let's attack that. Oh, that's right. We're gonna try this. Because we'll gain 6 favor, and then we'll get an additional 3 favor after that. We'll take this to put a body out and have it also be a front line or a barrier, a taunt. So they'll have to attack this card before they can attack any of these if they have something to attack with. Oh, yes. Very good card, very strong. We'll have to hit that with our Brazen Moose, which is fine. So whenever it attacks, so it doesn't have to be a creature, whenever that attacks, we'll just refresh 3 mana. We're going to play the Black Jaguar, refresh 3 mana, pull out our Brazen Moose, the second one. We could also save that and use our Overgrown Rhino. Let's put pressure on the board. Let's take that card. Okay, so we chose that so that we can gain some favor and then have them lose some. They're at 15 favor, I'm at 11. It'll kind of put us close. Having them reach the Sanctum before me would be ideal for them. They can pick up this card, which I really want. I don't mind. It's not a card that I'm super excited to choose. However, we are low on cards, only because it also gives them an advantage of drawing a card as well. That's a good card to play. It's a good early card to have. Now they'll also change the Sanctum. We will try to clear that. Oh wow, shuffle the Sanctum, okay. Now they have 18 favor. The Sanctum was shuffled, but it didn't look like that was the case. I'm gonna use this. Not quite what we were hoping for. I want to try to clear as many of these like that. We'll pull this card to deal 1 damage to the 2-1. We didn't get lucky that time, that's okay. I could attack with this. To refresh 3 mana crystals, that'll put us at 5, and we can pull out the Confused Overgrown Rhino. Let's go ahead and try that. We'll try to hit their face. Oh, very nice. At that point, we can play this and Wild Hog. I don't normally like to empty my hand. It's not, to me, it's not ideal. Uh, you you want to have something in hand to be able to play later on. However, they are pushing pretty hard here with trying to have board control and have more minions on their board. A very good hit. I'm not sure that that was the intended target. However, for us, this is a very good play here. I'm not sure what type of deck they were running. They maybe have thought that there was no way of coming back from that. There's been very close games that I've gotten into where if you know your deck and you have confidence in being able to, and you should, in being able to deal with issues that are coming up, never give up. Always, unless you absolutely see that there is no way out. You have an empty hand, and you have your board cleared of minions. You have 5 health left, and they have a board full of minions. There isn't much that you can there isn't there isn't much that you can do or use there to in order to rebalance or turn the tables. At that point, obviously, conceding or playing out the game is an option. However, if there is if there's a chance, like I said, know your deck, have that confidence, and keep pushing through. There's been I actually, if you go back through seasons 1 and 2, there's been more than a handful of games where I've gotten very low in health. I've even won and turned the game around at either 5 health or 1 health and gotten a win. I'll start making a list to showcase the highlights of that, so we can see you guys can see how close some of these games got. And like it's one of the titles of the video is actually "Never Give Up." It should be on season 2. I believe it's episode 3. Um, I don't remember exactly, but it is "Never Give Up." You can definitely turn the tides if you are confident and you know your deck and you strategize. I mean, it really is about strategizing. That'll be it for this one. I'll be uploading here another one soon. Thanks for stopping by.